Jeremy Stephens pulled off his second UFC main event win by knockout in the span of 41 days on Saturday when he put away Josh Emmett in the second round of the UFC on Fox 28 main event. Yes, there was definitely some controversy around the outcome of the fight. We saw Stephens land a potentially illegal knee. It was very close, and of course some elbows as well to the back of the head during the fight ending sequence. He definitely had Emmett in trouble by that point, but nevertheless Stephens got his hand raised. We'll see if Emmett protests the result in the future, what happens on that front, but regardless, as of now, Stephens does have this win on his record, and he is on a nice little winning streak for the first time in a very long time and is looking better and more dangerous than ever. A very long time into his UFC career. This is his 28th Octagon appearance, and he seems to be improving every time out. Yes, he was dropped in the first round, but he managed to rally and really get him back into the fight and end up finishing Emmett in that second round. What's next for Stephens? It's very interesting to see. Of course, the featherweight division, a bit of a mess right now. We have Brian Ortega and Frankie Edgar fighting at UFC 222 next weekend. Of course, Edgar was supposed to fight champion Max Holloway in the main event of that card. Holloway had to pull out with an injury. I don't think he is going to get that shot above Edgar or Ortega. I think it's going to take one more for Stephens to really solidify himself in that number one contender position and prove he deserves a title shot. I think the man he needs to fight to prove that spot is former champion Jose Aldo. I think that's kind of what Stephens is missing from his record at this point, is a big win over a former champion like Aldo. Aldo, of course, coming off 2 straight losses to Holloway. He, of course, wants to rebound himself and put himself back in the title mix in this weight class. If he could beat Stephens and kind of end this little resurgence he's on, that would be huge for his career. And, of course, if Stephens could take out Aldo, he would be right there for a title shot, potentially fighting the winner of Holloway against whoever comes out of that Edgar or Ortega fight at UFC 222. So a huge win for Lil Heathen on this night, and it seems like he is closer than ever to a shot at UFC gold.